Welcome to another episode of Krazy Knights, your Australian Kiss podcast. I'm one of your Krazy Knights co-hosts, Jamie McNichol, and joining me from across the border is David. How you going, David? Hello?
Yeah, good, thanks, Jamie.
A bit of delay. He's watching something here. David, concentrate.
No, I'm here. I'm listening.
And how's your week been, Dave?
Yeah, good. As I said, had my wedding anniversary over the weekend, so it's been a good week.
Yeah, and the lucky man here, David, has been in a place where Kiss used to stay, and I just want to ask you, David, that's a joke.
No. We didn't stay there. I wanted to stay there.
Well, sorry, so refresh that. You wanted to stay there, but just want to have a bit of a joke, David, as an inside joke. When you're getting divorced, no, don't answer that. Don't answer that.
No.
No.
Don't let Sarah hear you say that, or she'll slap you.
Well, you know what happened last time when I was in Melbourne? I had two women beating the hell out of me because I was being a bit smart and that. But yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
But no, David, I just thought we'd better just briefly touch on the Ken Kelly episode that we just put up on YouTube. Yeah, it just started off. Hopefully we get a bit of a positive response for that. I have sent it off to Ken Kelly via email and a couple of other people in the Kiss world as well.
Yeah.
Cool. Just stir it around. And what I like about it is, with especially YouTube, I'm getting a lot of notifications that people are sharing the episodes lately around with their friends or other people on YouTube to build an audience for us.
Yeah.
I want to say thumbs up. Thank you guys for doing that. Also, I want to say thank you to the people over at Twitter that's been sharing and retweeting it and favouring it or whatever that word is on Twitter, just sharing it around, and we're getting a great response and also a following on Twitter as well, not just on Facebook. But we're almost up at around the 600 mark, almost. But like I said, I keep saying this every week. We're not there to hit. We're not there to hit records. We hit one fan at a time, and if it happens to be more than the fan a day, well, so be it. We're not here for a competition. I will say this, and I will be very blunt. I'm not here to bite or fight with anyone, but I do want to say this. If the fans out in the world of Kiss World want to make a competition, I allow them to do that because at least you're talking about it and at least we're doing something right. We're getting a talk reaction out of people. So if they want to do that, by all means, do it. We're not going to stop doing what we're doing. We love what we're doing and whatnot. And people have been saying, keep doing it, Jamie, keep doing it. People are jealous of you. I love it. I love it if they're jealous because we're doing something right, David. That's all I've got to say about that.
Yeah.
But anyway, I do want to do a show and tell, David. We've got a topic this week that you came up with for a great topic it is. As you know, I was doing a digital media course with my partner Shay, and basically that requires to do podcast, web design, IT construction, and things like that. But I came across this record shop in Adelaide after we finished the day on Tuesday, and my partner came across a 1980 version of when I'm a Kiss fan, basically, the Unmasked album, and bought for $20. But I do want to show you this for a bit of a history. Like, I know that you know this, David, but the fans out there probably will get a bit of a kick out of it. That is the enrollment application form for the Kiss Army Australia back in 1980, and you fill out the bottom here, you rip it off, and you send it off to a New South Wales PO box address, and the membership fee back in 1980 was $7.50 compared to the membership prices now for premium on Kiss Online is over $100.
It's about. Last time I looked, it was premium package was about $60. They might up by now, but it was about $60 something dollars, 60, 70.
I just want to know, Dave, if this building, not the actual name of the building, still around, but the building is still around. That'll be a bit of a
doubt it. Probably could have gone over to Scott for apartment building.
And if it is an apartment building, let's move there, David. Let's put our podcast place right there. You know. But
nah.
I just thought I'd pull that out. But I just want to ask the fans, especially here in Australia and overseas, if you do have an album around the 80s mark that had one of these registration forms to fill out for a KISS Army, whether it's over in America, England, around the world, please show us, because this one came from, David got one as well from Unmasked as well. This one's from Unmasked. I have seen another one that someone said it came from Destroy that had an Elder Kick Pat. And I'm saying, well,
that's probably been put in there by mistake. Probably would have originally come with the Elder, but somebody's accidentally put it back and destroy a cover. And yeah.
But yeah, if you do have any registration forms from LPs that came out, please show us. There's one that I've got here, and I'm going to frame it. I think it's a memorabilia and piece of history. Well, should I take history that I am going to put away in my wall of fame. As you can see, I've got the Christmas present up there. I've got another one coming very shortly, David, that I'll talk to you about in weeks to come. I've got another great KISS item that Shay's getting for me for Valentine's Day, and a Steel Panther.
Nice.
I'm not supposed to know anything about the Steel Panther, but I'll just say all I know is it's Steel Panther related. But anyway, go to our Facebook page, go to our Twitter page, and also subscribe and comment on YouTube. Subscribe to us, and the more subscribe, the more people can pass it around like they are now on YouTube. And also, I do want to give an update on our other iTunes account. We are, like I said in the last episode, we're going flat out like a lizard drinking. We are waiting for a response now from iTunes to get back to us. I do believe iTunes has changed their regulations and whatnot, so we're going to find out what they are so we can put our episodes back up there. So yeah, that happened around Christmas time, I believe, when I got the email. But we're getting a response back, and the fans that's been asking for the audio versions of it, please hang in tight. They will get there ASAP as soon as we find out what the regulations are and what the requirements are. We are going to put them back up there. But David, I'm going to hand it over to you because you got the brains this week for a topic, and you came up with a great topic.
Well, I just wanted to talk about the new being bought out by Universal. Instead of 10 albums, not all sold together, but a group of 10 albums that are being bought out on vinyl from Universal through, I don't know whether it's how wide it is, but they're up on Amazon.com now for pre-order, and they will be released on, most of them are on March 18th this year. Revenge, Psycho Circus getting released on April 22nd, according to Amazon, but the rest of them, there's Kiss, the first Kiss album, Hotter Than Hell, Revenge, Dynasty, Unmasked, Animal Eyes, Look It Up, Alive. They're all getting released on vinyl. Those ones are getting released on vinyl on March 18th. So only just a little over a month away until those. Yeah, to be honest, I think it'd be pretty cool, especially with Psycho Circus and that, to have that on vinyl, because it's never been on vinyl before. And maybe the other fact now that the vinyl quality these days, because vinyl sort of had this resurgence over the last 3 or 4 years, that a lot of bands start to re-release stuff on vinyl, where it's got the thicker vinyl, the 180 gram vinyl, so it'd be good to have it in a better quality vinyl. So I've pre-ordered Revenge and Psycho Circus. I'm thinking about whether I get the rest of the catalogue of albums that they're bringing out, but it'd be worth it just to have it anyway, I think, especially Psycho Circus.
What I'm actually looking for the Psycho Circus is actually the gatefold. Would it be in 3D, or will it just be a normal...
Oh,
the front.
we don't know, mate. We'll have to see when we get it.
Exactly.
As I said, but Psycho
Circus comes out after the other night.
Yeah. Yeah, Psycho Circus comes out about a month later. According to Amazon, it comes out on April 22nd. So, don't know why. But, yeah. Well,
now, here's a question I want to ask you, David. I know it's been released. Is it been released exclusively to Amazon only? Or are record stores going to be able to order them in for sale?
Let's see. We'll go to say, what's another American? Let's go to, where's Best Buy? Go to
for all our American fans, Best Buy, you know
what
I'm talking about?
.com. And see whether they're up there.
You think record stores would put them out? If Universal are bringing them out, you think record stores will put them out as well, wouldn't you?
Well, you'd probably be able to get through here. A lot of record stores here. I'd imagine may get them, like JB Hi-Fi, sells vinyl there, so they probably might be able to get them there. That's for these people who live in Australia.
Well, our friend David, you know our friend, the one that works at Radical Records, well, he might even have it. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to investigate that with him next time I go in there, whether they're going to be available in Australia or not, or how widely available they are, because I might actually buy the rest through him if they can buy it.
Well,
I'll come through there.
That will make more sense if it just expanded just on Amazon, you know.
I would imagine they'd be widely available.
Yeah,
because they're bought out by UME, which is Universal anyway. So I doubt that they'd be just like Amazon only sales sort of thing. So it'd be fairly widely available.
And for what I can understand, these releases are not limited edition. So
they're not limited edition. But
so they'll have to be expanded like a catalogue. When a CD comes out, boom, it goes out to the distributors and it gets shipped out. I believe that's what's going to happen the same way here.
Maybe it'd probably be more. I doubt that Universal Australia will sell them here. Be mainly import, I'd say, but you know.
Who knows?
The question I'll when I go see Mark, I'll be asking whether if Universal Australia is going to be released here, but I doubt it. It'll be more through America, I'd say.
But I'm looking forward, like you said, David, to Psycho Circus. I'm looking forward to that gunfight at the cover and see if it's going to be in 3D or just a normal backdrop like they did as well. Will we see another 10 come out afterwards? We talked about this before. We might see a chain reaction, like the whole lot being re-released on vinyl through Universal. Who knows? It could be a big possibility. I'm looking for it, you know, because if those that want to collect merchandise or just started to collect it rather than going on eBay and that and whatnot.
Well, I suppose they're testing the waters because I mean, for most Kiss fans, they may not get it because maybe they've already got all the collection already.
Yeah.
But people like me or.
Well, people like get 6 off the one album, you know.
Especially with the now as I said, it's on the 180 gram vinyl, whereas the old days it was thinner vinyl. I mean, I know when I originally got my copy of Revenge, it was warped. But these days with the 180 gram vinyl, it's less likely to warp and everything. So it'd just pretty good to have it actually.
Now talking about Psycho Circus, we know that this 10 vinyl release from Universal, not actually a Kiss thing, it's actually a record label thing.
It's more of from what I can gather, I don't know whether Kiss are actually involved in it themselves. I mean, they're allowed to as long as, I suppose, Kiss get the royalties from it. I don't think, the Jan and Paul mind that.
But going back onto it with Psycho Circus, I know there was a fan edition pack for Psycho Circus that was released a couple of weeks ago via illegal download. I did not illegally download it. I did not illegally download it. I didn't illegal download. I was given it to me to have a listen, and it came in the mail, and I listened to it, and yeah, I'm surprised with the added bonuses that's on there. Will we see these rare bonuses come back up into play again? I know it wasn't a
maybe in a box, like a box set or something. If they're going to Kiss ever do another box set.
Well, I'm going to throw it out there, David. As you say, box set. You know how they brought out the originals 1 and the originals 2 in the finals? Can you see?
But that was mainly just like original ones to that was just mainly
the first 6 albums.
Like originals was like the packaging of the first 3 albums together. No bonuses or anything. It's just the packaging of the first 3 albums.
But we used to like to see something similar to that come out again in this lot. More than one.
Just packaging them together like that. I don't know. Mate, if they were going to bring like stuff out again, like package anything again, box sets the way to get all the rare stuff out and get it all out in one go. Like they tried to do with the first box set. I think the first box set had some 30-something rare songs that weren't on the albums, the other albums. So that was all right. Maybe if they do the second one, hopefully not so much, album tracks or anything like that. Because there's a lot of album tracks in the first box set. Maybe hopefully more rarities, and demo tracks and live tracks from different eras. I know they some of the vinyl singles from the 80s. Heaven's on Fire, I think, or Tis of Fire. Heaven's on Fire, I think, had a live bonus track on it. And get some of that stuff out, rather than just have the standard, a lot of album tracks that have been on the albums anyway. More rare stuff would be great.
Yeah. Well, it's not just only that, you've got to be able to find the rare stuff too. I mean, I just recently been given the Daisy concert from the early 70s, when they played at the Long Island at the Daisy. And
so actually, while I was looking at these Kiss albums, the new ones that are coming out, there was one here that says, don't know whether it's legit or not. What does it say? Where is it? Rich on Fire. It's coming out April 1st. It's called Kiss Rich on Fire. There's no actual image for it. And on here,
not at the Rich, was it?
Label import. So don't know what sort of an album it is. Obviously, it sounds like it might be a live album.
Yeah, live
what era? Don't know. It could be from the '88 Bridge Show.
Yeah.
Don't know, but sounds interesting. But I'll see when it actually hopefully there's an image that comes up for it.
Well, like you said, Dave, they're bringing out this for Universal and the 10 of them. I mean, maybe, like I said, maybe they might do the chain reaction and put out another 10 after this release. Who knows?
Yeah, they'll probably just test the waters with the see how well these first 10 go, and maybe then they'll release another 10 of them.
Yeah. Because I was surprised that Alive 3 wasn't in this release. I mean, that would have been great to get Alive 3 again.
Yeah, I mean, there's copies of it on eBay. I mean, back in the day, you could get it with red, white, and blue vinyl. This guy was selling all three of them packaged together for like $350 Australian.
And I do understand there was some different variation to the cover of Alive 3 on the vinyl. There was like orange cover and a black cover and all that. There was different covers for Alive 3 when it came out on vinyl as well.
Yeah. No, I think it's more to do with the actual vinyl itself. There's just three different coloured vinyls. I think the covers were all the same.
No, I have seen an orange cover of Alive 3.
Okay.
I have seen an orange one.
We'll see if we can get an image up of it.
There was one on eBay last year. It was an orange one. Like an orange flame cover. And
maybe it was just a mistake pressing or something, because like with double platinum, when they released, they printed it up with the white cover.
Yep.
There
was only 500 or 700 of them made.
Yeah, one of my mates got one of the white vinyl. One
and that was the Alive
cover.
Too, having the misprint with the songs on the back of it as well.
Yeah. Haven't seen any orange. Oh, there's not an image up on. If anyone has what Jamie's talking about, post up in our pages. I haven't seen it yet. If it is available.
And also, the first pressing of the original album, the first one, had the two different labels on it. Had Warner Brothers and Casablanca, because Casablanca was under Warner Brothers when the first album, the very first pressing was. Had Warner Brothers on it. So, but no, I'm open-minded with these new releases that coming up, especially with the vinyls and whatnot. Could it lead down to, like we said, well, for what Jane has spoke to us on Twitter about, there will be a box set to commemorate the 40th anniversary, and also the deluxe edition of Love Gun, what Tommy Thayer was talking about at that expo last year. Now, I'm not saying that these LPs that coming out going to be deluxe edition. They could be. Who knows? But I haven't heard.
Who knows what they're planning?
Yeah, I haven't heard that they're going to be deluxe or whatnot. But with the way Kiss are doing now with all this Dress to Kill stuff, I wouldn't be surprised there's another Dress to Kill release.
I think that holds true. I think that them wearing the suits was just had nothing really to do with Kiss. As Kiss were helping out John Varvatos, the fashion designer and all that, and it just sort of tied in because of the whole Dress to Kill thing, that they're wearing the suits, and that's why Kiss got on board with it, and helping it out.
Well,
helping this guy
out. Right now in America, there is a window store of the suits with Kiss backdrops in the background as well. So they are pushing it, and like I said, at the cruise this year, they're going to do a meet and greet in Dress to Kill. So I am still calling this year the Dress to Kill year. But going back to the releases of these LPs, we are. I'm seeing a little form of a pattern here that they're bringing out, and then all these other little snippets pops up, like the Rich one that you just talked about. I haven't seen it, but
whether that's legit.
Yeah, but the one I talked about, the Daisy concert, when there was about 10 people in the crowd, well, that's been floating around for the last month now. Maybe we'll start seeing little pockets of recordings come to light and put into like a digipack type of thing. That's what I'm looking for. I like to get these official releases, not these pirated ones that people download and just pass it on to me, through the mail. But I love to get a original copy, if it's digipack or whatnot. I love to see these concerts. Like the Palladium concert, the first one that Eric, just not just that, but let's see another release of I don't know. Let's do a full release of an album, because that we know there's some songs left off due to whatever reason it is. Let's bring out Hot in the Shade with Street Legal on it, or let's bring out Psycho.
Yeah, but as I said, that sort of thing, they'll probably end up. They won't release, the album again with the bonus tracks. They'll probably release a box set with all the rare stuff in it, all in one.
Do what Def Leppard
where the people would, buy the Hot in the Shade for the 10th time. It's the whole thing. But it'd probably be better putting all the rare stuff into a box set. And as I said before, hopefully not too much album tracks like what was on the first box set. Because the first box set was 2/3.
Play all with
album tracks and all that. And it was only like 30 rare tracks on it.
We'll play All Made for Loving You for freaking 7 minutes in the dance.
No, the dance version went for over 8 minutes.
Oh, 8 minutes, 8 minutes.
Yeah, because it ended up on one of the Psycho Circus singles, or the We Are One single. But I think it might have been one of the Psycho Circus ones. And it was the 8-minute version, the dance version that they used to play, like all the dance clubs used to play all the time.
I turned it off after 2 minutes and I said, you destroyed it. Why would kids release that for?
It was actually sounded pretty much the same as the original version, but they just looped certain part, looped it a bit to make it go longer.
Yeah, they put a 12 mix on it.
Yeah, it basically sounded the same as the original.
But no, I'm really looking forward to these releases. But like I said, you will be doing the investigating. Will it be released in record stores around Australia? But if it is an import, well, so be it. Pay a little bit extra if you want it, and if you want to buy it, especially Psycho Circus. Put the money where your mouth is.
As I said, they're up. Those ones are up for pre-order on Amazon.com right now. And most of them will be released on March the 18th. And Psycho Circus will be, according to Amazon, will be released on April 22nd. So, and that's actually the one I'm looking forward to the most. Is first time Psycho Circus being on vinyl.
Yeah. And also, I'm just looking forward to get revenge again, because I've got most of my stuff stolen in 2001. But
and when I was similar thing to I just kind of like sell a lot of my vinyl for financial reasons. And my copy of Revenge, original copy of Revenge was warped, so it'd be good to have it on the 180 gram vinyl version now. So
Now, David, I want to ask you, how many copies did you get of Monster on the last release?
Including iTunes.
Well, what about?
Including iTunes, I got about 7. I got the vinyl version. I got 3. I got one which I thought was going to be when I bought it on them all online. I bought the original version vinyl. I bought another one because I thought it would be the pitch disc, and it wasn't. Then I went onto eBay and bought the German pressing. So I got the German pressing of Monster. Got 3 CD versions. Got the normal CD version. Got the lenticular cover, and I've got the magazine, limited edition magazine one as well, plus iTunes version.
Well, that's
so I got basically
nice.
7.
I didn't get any tour edition or German pressing like that. I've got the 3D pixelated one. I've got
the lenticular cover, yeah. An 8th version. I'll get the German pressing of the CD. I'll have to have a look for that soon.
I got the original version. I've got the 3D pictured ones with the cover, and I've got the vinyl, and I've got the iTunes. Maybe I will get one of the 2 editions that had the bonus track.
Well, they've come out now with the 2 editions. It's got the song right here, right now on CD.
Yeah.
Because originally it wasn't right here, right now. It was only on an iTunes exclusive track. But now they're starting to bring it out on 2 editions as well. So go figure.
But the reason why I asked you that, David, is because you were saying before.
Pardon me.
Well, yeah. Foreign
language. Sorry.
Foreign language. But no, the reason why I'm asking you, David, you were saying before about if you already got 10 copies of Hot in the Shade, you wouldn't want to get the other songs.
Some people might, get on, have, buy it again on vinyl. Some people like that. Or you get people like me who'll probably buy it again to have it in like a better quality vinyl.
Or if I go that way, I'll buy it too.
Just keep it sealed.
Yeah. If I go that way, I'll buy 2. One to put up on the wall in a plaque, and one to put in my catalogue. Because if people can walk into my house, they can see what records I've got in the picture frames. And I'll get them custom made I'll get the frame custom made, and put them in a frame, so I can hang it up on the wall. At least it won't get damaged. It's in an enclosed space. So, but no, I just like shapes. My partner's parents, they've got the original Raspberry album that still got the scratch and smell sticker, and it still smells like raspberry to this day. And I love vinyls. I love vinyls. And when the CDs came out, I'm saying, oh, here we go. We can use them as frisbees. Well, some people use the back of it for other things. I used to use it for a mirror to shine at people. But no, I think what it comes down to is that the originality format is starting to come back out again. Especially the vinyl.
Most people are buying them for collectors' reasons.
Exactly. Yep.
I mean, I've bought a lot of vinyl over the last couple of years, but I haven't played them. I've just got them there as collectors. Like speaking of another band, I bought a whole box set of Slayer vinyl, the Vinyl Conflict. So a lot of vinyl is becoming popular for mainly collectors' reasons these days.
Yeah. And I'm the same vote as you. It's the collector's thing. I mean, I will not want to play it, even though I love smelling the vinyl. Especially when you buy a brand new vinyl and you take it out of its sleeve and you smell it. Nothing beats it. Nothing beats it. And also the sound quality. If I do have a record player like my dad does, the sound is totally different than what's on a CD. The CD digitally remastered, but
it's more sterile sort of a sound, whereas vinyls are more warmer type sound, and you get the crackles and all that sort of thing. Some people like the sound of vinyl more. I mean, it's personal preference, obviously.
Or you fall asleep on the couch like I do if you have a needle on the thread on the record player, and all you hear is it's finished playing, it just keeps rotating. You just hear that little banging noise, a little But no, I love it. I mean, my father was the one that got me into vinyls in the first place. I saw his vinyl collection. He had over about 500 of them, like Jerry and the Pacemakers, the Beatles, Shirley Bassey and all that. And that got me into vinyls, and I used to be the little kid that be like a little thing going round and round. Just focus on that little bubble in the middle. Just focus on it and just keep going like this. And you look up and you start doing the digi shake. But that was me when I was a kid. Just focus. But David, I do want to pass you on just before we close up on this, wrap it up. Just an update on the gig that's happening at the Cherry Bar. Unfortunately, I will not be able to make it because the week after, well, the 2 weeks after that, we're coming to Melbourne again for another band that we're going to see, David. We're going to see Megadeth. But it's on the 25th. But
unfortunately,
on the 15th of February, due to family reasons, we got family commitments because my partner's father's birthday, my father-in-law birthday, I won't be able to make it. But 2 weeks after that, I'll be in Melbourne, seeing you, David, there, rocking our hearts out to Megadeth. But I just want to pass it to you to give a update on the Cherry Bar, what's happening on the 15th.
Well, basically, plug it again. On the 15th, at the Cherry Bar here in Melbourne, ACDC Lane here in Melbourne, there will be a celebration of the 40th anniversary of the first Kiss album with local musicians, local musician identities playing the first album in its entirety. We've got Paul Drennan on guitar, who plays with Bruce, and Bruce's drummer, forget his name now. He played with them last time though. He's going to be playing drums with Rusty from Electric Mary, and they'll be playing the first album in its entirety. There are going to be other bands there, plus Kiss music will be played all night. And I think there is a giveaway as well, but you've got to be there on the night. So if you go to www.cherrybar, I think the Cherry Bar website, you'll be able to get tickets there. Only $20. So if you want to go, get them now. It will sell out. And celebrate the first Kiss album, 40 years of Kiss music.
I would love to be there, but unfortunately, things do happen. Like David can't join us sometimes on the interviews that I do because of commitments. But everyone knew that I was going to come down, but we just found out yesterday that we got family commitments and we pulled. But if those people want to know, on the 27th, I'll be in Shay.
I will post it up on our page. Yep. You know, all the information. So people, if you want to get your tickets, either go to the Cherry, look up the Cherry Bar on Facebook, or come to our page and I'll post it up on there. Yep. It's in the next couple of hours.
Yep. And also, just an update that Shay and I will be in Melbourne on the 27th from midday, and we have to leave the next morning. But meet us down at the Forum. David will be there with us.
For people that are in Melbourne, we're going to be at Megadeth. It would be nice if they played Strange Rage, but I doubt it.
You never know, David. You never know.
Very much doubt it with the short set. So, but if you're in Melbourne, you like Megadeth, come down to the Forum. You'll see us there.
Yep. But David, I just want to do one more show and tell before we wrap it up.
Yes, this one. Can I say something about this?
Yes.
Jamie got a bottle of this really hot sauce. His fiance bought it for him. He's now going to.
Well, before I
he was dared to eat a teaspoonful of it. He's going to eat a teaspoonful now to see how he reacts, see how hot his face gets.
Well, just to show you.
And how much he sweats.
This is exactly the sauce. It called.
God help you, Shay.
This one's called Dragon's Blood. Now, apparently the afterburn is 10 plus over the rating of 10. Right? Now,
good luck to you on that one.
Now, this might be the last show of Krazy Knights for 2014. Because I don't know what this will actually do, but just to give us an update, I'm a fan of hot food and hot sauces, and Jay bought this for me for $10. This co-host of mine here and the producer had dared me to do what we call the firehouse torture, and
I'm thinking it might be more torture for her later on.
More torture for my partner, yeah. But just want to say this. I have done a lot of hot, spicy food in my past and in my life. I recommend people do not do this if you don't want to try it.
I won't be.
I'm doing it for my own amusement. Now, apparently this is sweet as well. It's got a sweet, yeah, and it says this will make your blood boil. So, David, read it. This will make your blood boil. This is what we call, this one's called the Dragon Blood. I'm passing this over to my assistant, who is my partner and the producer of this show. And I'm not going to have any milk before I start, but I am going to, there's my milk cup here, just in case I do burn my lip or burn my mouth. Alright, this is all prepared. Now, why am I doing this on this show? You blame my...
Yeah, because we dared him.
You want me to lick this? Ooh, Dave, that's got a good smell to it too. Ooh, yeah.
I wish I could see Shay laughing right now.
Well, the thing is, I can smell the residue off the see the redness there? Look at that.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
All right. God help you guys, Dave. God help you guys. All right. Just hold up. All right. I have got the spoon. Right? Can someone put my microphone up for a second, please? Let's hold up. There's a hand there. Just lift it up.
There you go. Give it a couple of seconds.
Oh, it's good. It tastes like sweet chili. That's not bloody hot at all. Seriously. That's got a sweet... It starts off as a sweet chili, and it does have a bite to it. I'm not saying it... It doesn't. That's nothing.
Damn
Give me some hot, more freaking sauces, please. Far out.
Anyway, people. I think we'll wrap it up here for this week's version of Krazy Knights.
I'm still alive. What can I say? Oh,
wait for the paramedics later.
Listen, there's no sweat coming up. I'm rubbing my forehead, and my producer, the producer can see it. I'm not sweating.
Anyway, that's all.
Anyway.
That's all for this week.
That's all for
Krazy
this week.
Knights.
No more dead. No more dead, because these people just don't know how to do it. But anyway, funny, it's fun. Go to Facebook. Go to our page, like us. Leave your comments. Leave your reports. Leave your photos. If you've got photos you want to share, please do that. We're not forcing anyone to do what they don't want to do. But if you've got photos you want to share, share it. Go to our YouTube channel. Go to Krazy Knights 1 at YouTube. Subscribe to us and pass it around. And go to our Twitter page at Krazy Knights 1 at Twitter. David, it's been a pleasure. And you know, we'll keep looking forward to the next episode of Krazy Knights. Catch you then.